Hello, everybody. I would like to go over some basic drum rhythms today. These are things that we typically learn in the 6th grade band as beginners. I talk about articulation, how you attack the drum, different types of notes. Most important thing is making sure that our fingers are curled around the stick and our thumbs are along the side, and Mr. Smiley is covered up. There is no gap. So as we go through this rhythm sheet, I'd like for you to listen and count. I'm playing right now. I apologize, I do not have a metronome, and normally I like to have a metronome with every class. That way they can keep up with the rhythm, but I will be counting out loud in time, so please follow along. This is the rhythmic sheet I've entitled Rhythms. 1 and 2 and ready and play, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 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 and 20 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and the 2 and the 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 E a 2 and 3 E a 4 and 20 and a 2 and 3 E and a 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and hold note 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and the 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 E a 2 and 3 and the 4 and the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 1 and 2 3 and 4 1 a 2 a 3 and 4 and 20 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 20 and 2 and the 3 and 4 and 20 and the 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, I'd like to go over a couple of things with you. If you'll look back, measure 19. Measure 19 is a way of writing that rhythm to where there's no beam across the top. It's isolating the 16th notes. You still count and you still isolate each thing. So that would be 1 E, a 2 E, and, or 1 E and a 2 E, and. Okay? If you look at the dotted rhythms and measure, end of line 19, so that would be measure 22. Each dot on an 8th note, remember, a dot is half the value of the actual note. So if the 8th note is the note that we're playing, it has 2 16th notes living inside of it. If you were to tap an 8th note on count 1, it would be 1 E. So we add a dot, it adds an extra 16th note, 1 E and. So that particular measure, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and 4 and. Jump down to measure 23. We have, starting on count 3, we have independent 8th notes. I did that on purpose to give you a variety. You can write that as beam notes as well, meaning there is a beam across the top, but we did not. So that measure starts off with 1 E and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That and 4 is rest. I apologize, you hear the train outside. This is right before I begin my day at school. We're right near the train tracks. Jump ahead to 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Measure 17, we have 3 16th notes. 1 E and a. That is a 16th note rest. If you notice, it looks a little different than the 8th note rest. It's an extra little flat, what I like to call a flag on top of it. Jump back to measure 8, 9, 10. There's another dotted note. A quarter note has 8 notes living inside of it. So when I tap a quarter note, 1 and. But if it has a dot, you add an extra and, or an extra 8th note. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Half note, it has 2 quarter notes living inside of it. 1 and 2 and. So if you put a dot behind it, it gets half the value. Half the value of 2 is 1. So it's like putting another quarter note inside of it. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Now keep in mind, on syncopated rhythms, you may take a dotted note and place it anywhere. For example, a dotted quarter note, like in measure 8, 9, 10, measure 10, is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. But we can also start that note on the end of the beat if you wanted to. 1 and 2 and. You just attack it in a different place and it still gets the same length of notes. I appreciate you checking my video out today. You can subscribe to lessons with me, Greg Haskins Percussion Lessons. Love to have the opportunity to teach you one-on-one, or check back and watch more videos with me. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you.